What is going on, everybody, and welcome to today's guide. Today we're going to be going over low-level barrows. We're going to be doing this with the Trident staff. That is why we are currently south of the Wintertodt camp here, because we're going to have to make our own barrows teleport tabs with a 100% Arceus favor and being on the Arceus spellbook, because we can actually be on the spellbook and use the Iben staff. If you have a Trident, of course, you can just skip to later in the video where I'm actually at barrows. But by that point in time, you probably have a little bit better gear and whatnot. But this is just for like a low level of starting. You're just trying to get one or two items just to help yourself slay up to that 87, right? You want to try and get maybe like a leg or a body just to help you with a little bit of defense, like a Fire Giant's Task or something like that. So there's two good methods to get to this point. You're either going to have to have got, well, either way you're going to have to get 100 Arceus favor. There's a lot of guides out there. You're going to have to go to one of those. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be covering that in this video. I might in another video if you want. But there's two ways to get there. Either with, you first have to come to here, which you probably would have already if you have the spell book. So if you use the Games Necklace, you can use the Wintertodt Teleport, and then you'll get to right here. A little bit closer, though, if you have Fairy Tail Part 2 at least partially completed, I believe it is, then you can pay 80k and you can get this here, transports this fairy ring unlocked, which is CIS, and then you can teleport straight to here. All we're going to have to do is, for the method I'm doing, is just, we're going to bank using the Clan Wars Teleport, then come to the Wintertodt. You're just going to run down this path, around here, along here, just past this here. You're going to have to, then you want to change over to the Arceus spellbook. It doesn't really matter if you do this now, while you're just mining it, or when you're actually making the tabs, but you're going to have to do it sometime. Then you're just going to want to run down here, use whatever agility shortcut you can, just to get into this mine here. We'll have to have a pickaxe and a chisel, and then you're just going to mine between these two sites, which I'll show you in a second. And that is how we're going to get the blocks. So basically, for the moment, you just want to run down this path here, along here, across here, through the agility, stretch whatever you can use here, and end up in this pit, and that's where I will keep resuming, or I will resume. Okay, so once you are here, you will want to mine a full inventory of these dense essence blocks from these two pillars here. Ignore the mythical ore in my inventory. I just had a random event, maze random event, so I decided to do that, as you can get some good stuff from there. So you'll just want to run back here until you have a full inventory of dense essence blocks. You will get some crafting, mining, and rune crafting XP from this actually. Very small amounts though, almost negligible. Now, the only real issue with this is you will need to get 83 magic for the Barrows Teleport spell. So you'll need this at least 83 either way, because at 83 you can use the Wizard Mind Bomb, because it gives you 2 levels if you're under level 50, but obviously if you're level 80, above 50, level 50, you'll get 3 levels, and because you're level 80, this will boost you to 83. So you can use these when you have Trident, or when you're just making the tabs, but either way, you'll have to get at least level 80 magic to be able to do the Arceus method, where you'll teleport using this spell. But once you do have the essence blocks, you'll just want to run from this essence mine up here, right over here past where you can change your spell book. So just this thing right now, that's Corn Task, I don't know. Right here, and then you will use, I think it's, I can't remember, you just click on this, I believe it was. It's been a minute since, yeah, there you go. So yeah, you just click on that, as you see, I got 65 rune crafting XP. So if you come here at the lower levels, you could actually get a couple levels just for free. But either way, now that you have a full Dark Essence block inventory, you can either bank and then rinse and repeat, depending on how many tabs you want to make, or if you, or when you have the blocks that you want to run down to this bank right here, and I will resume recording when I get there. Okay, so once you are at this bank in Current here, or in Arceus, sorry, you will want to get out your Dark Essence blocks, at least 2 Law runes, 2 Soul runes, and 1 Blood rune for each block, because each teleport tab costs that. So then you'll just want to run up to this house right here, this little fire symbol right there. In the magic shop there, it's just up here. There'll be a table, a lectern I think it is, just like in a house where you make house tabs, but on here you can make Arceus house. So basically this Dark Essence block, this is the clay, if that's how you want to see it. So then all you have to do is just do this, and then you have Barrows tabs. So now we're actually getting on to doing Barrows and Barrows Get Up. I just thought I'd make this because if you're using the Iban staff, you will not be able to teleport to barrows anyway unless you have these or you have Mortania legs or you have something like that. But by the time you probably have Mortania legs 3 and better stuff, you've probably been able to get up to Trident. So, but yeah, this is for more low levels, so yeah, that's why. But either way, next part of the video will actually be on the gear and barrows itself. Okay, so the gear that I bring here to barrows is a Berserker's Helm, as I have not done the That Is Not quest yet, because reason. I have my Glory, which you can use a power amulet, just well if you'd like, or really any amulet. I have a Zamrock cape. I bring adamant arrows, as I feel like they're good enough arrows to use on arms, but they're not rune arrows, which are, not easy to come by. I have a armored kite shield, but really any, if you have a mage book or anything like that, you can use that, but any shield really works, as the brothers don't actually, they have a very low defense to mage, so you can have a very negative mage bonus and still hit them just as good as if you were to have full like mystic on right now. So I also bring rune plate and legs. I bring climbing boots. I bring adamant gloves because that's the best gloves that I currently have. I bring a ring of wealth, and I bring an Iban staff U, as that has 2,500 charges compared to the normal Iban's however many it has, but it's not enough. Plus then I bring the Avs accumulator, a magic bow, and the black d'hide, or whichever is the best d'hide you have. If you don't have a magic bow, it's probably not worth it to bring a bow. You can probably just use your Dragon Scimitar, Dragon Defender, Dragon Dagger on arms. Basically, this 4 over here are just to kill off arms. That's the only reason I bring that at all. Then plus that, I have the Dragon Scimitar, Defender, the Arty Cloak 1 for when I'm just killing the creatures in the bottom, just to get 100%. And I bring the Dragon Dagger just to spec out arms. Next to that, you just want a bit of food. A single prayer pot should work. You shouldn't really need, depending on how unlucky you get on the tunnels, you might only need to drink 1 sip a run. You obviously need a spade to get in here, but if you forget a spade, there is spades right there. And just to cast Iban's Blast, you teleport here, of course, your Barrows tab, and you teleport out. So I normally always start on Darox, as well. You have to pray basically versus Darox, so you're probably gonna die. So this is just the best because you'll have full prayer. Then I'll move on to the next brother when I have this one killed. Okay, so now the next brother is really a toss-up between Arms and Carols. It's basically the 3 brothers that you really want to have prayer on is Darox, Arms, and Carols. I normally go with Carols as the next one, as because I have the black d'hide, I have a pretty good defense against Arms. But like as you can see there, I just didn't have my prayer up in time because I didn't think to put it up before I clicked because I'm commentating now. But I just got hit at 15, and on Arms on Carol, sorry, you do not hit that good. Now I have pretty high melees, but I still don't hit that good melee-wise. Now normally I hit a lot better with Mage, but what you can also do is, for now, Carols does have a pretty good Mage defense, so you can just drop a couple pieces and just like take off your rune like that, and then you'll have a higher Mage bonus, and now you see that you hit a lot better. So if you have the prayer up, then you can do this and you can take him out pretty easy. Arms, you don't really need prayer for that much. If you can still have it, that's pretty good. But obviously I forgot because I was trying to explain it to you, or I would have instantly done that and I would have had a little bit of prayer left. But for Arms, once you have your hide on, if you land good specs and everything, you won't really like spend that much time down here, so you don't really need the prayer. And with the other 3 brothers, one of them the prayer doesn't even really help against, and the other 2, the 4 outer brothers, or sorry, 3 of the 4 outer brothers you don't even need prayer on, because Darox obviously need prayer on. But yeah, so Guthans, Torags, and Varrox you don't actually need prayer on. So those ones I'm just going to go over, as those are just simply put on your rune, put on the spell, and just if they hit you hard, then just eat. But yeah, it's pretty simple until you find your tunnel, and then I will I have my tunnel. Okay, so once you have gotten into your tunnel, you will see a message saying that you found a tunnel. Blah. You want to kill the 5 brothers, the 5 tombs, or the 5 crypts that you haven't gone into, and then that have a brother that actually spawn when you click on the sarcophagus there. And then when you go down, you want to have just one brother left. As you can see, I have just Torag's left. Now all you want to do is when you spawn in, you'll be in one of the 4 corner rooms. You just want to see which door, like if you stand at the far end. Now if you're using like conduit, it'll also show you like the green mark. It will show you which door to go through, but just saying you're not, you can just go to like the end and just click and then see. Now I know that that door over there is my entrance door to here. So now all I'll do is I'll just run around until I get to that door, and then I'll resume recording. Also, there is a chance while you're just running through here that the brother will spawn, whichever brother that you have. So just watch out for that. Now, once you get to here, there is some puzzles, which you will just have to, if you see on the Google on the wiki for RuneScape, the puzzles will be up on there. You'll just have to memorize those. I think there's only 3 of them, so it's not too hard to memorize. But you will have to like be able to do them in like split seconds, because if you hit the door, basically you have between when you click the door and the next time that something attacks you, and in these 4 rooms, something is almost always attacking you. So you do have to do it pretty fast. But yeah, once you've done it, once you've opened it, you can keep going back and forth as much until the next chest run. So yeah, as you can see there, boom. Perfect. I spawned the brothers in. Normally, if you go to this chest here and then you open it, then whichever is the brother that is left will spawn. But there is a chance, just as from opening the doors here, that you will, about to die, that you will spawn a brother. This guy's hitting hard today. But yeah, so you, personally, I get 100% just because then I get more runes and more bolt racks. But I think it's just like 80% or so, and then you get the runes. So you don't actually have to go all the way up to 100. But on an Ironman, you know, you get the bolt racks for if you're using the Carol's bow ever. It's not that hard section. Maybe like a kill or 2 of like blood wells or something, or blood wells. Bloodworms. That's not that hard. So yeah, basically once you have the 6 brothers killed, you can just get 100%, and then you just open up this chest twice, and open it and then search it, get your reward, bank, and rinse and repeat. I hope this helped you, and thanks for watching. And just in case you're wondering what I got from the chest, it was absolutely nothing. But as you can see, a little bit of coins, some good mine runes, some bloods, some deaths, no chaos runes, which you do normally get, and some bulk racks. But yeah, as I said in the last clip, but re-saying, thanks for watching, and have a good day.